being called by one defense official tonight. Let's get some quick reaction to this. Arizona Republican Senator John McCain, one of this nation's best-known living veterans, standard bearer for the GOP last time around. Senator McCain, a lot of Democrats hoping that at the end of this process, the president would go the other way. Will you support what you heard tonight?
The president made the right decision to embrace a counterinsurgency strategy that's properly resourced. I believe the 30,000 troops plus additional troops from our NATO allies will be really sufficient to get the job done. And I believe that Republicans and Democrats should support this strategy. What I don't support and do not agree with is an arbitrary date for withdrawal. That's not success. Success is what causes withdrawals, not setting the arbitrary date. You set an arbitrary date, it emboldens our enemies and dispirits our allies. And so I believe that we need to clear that up, because you're either going to set an arbitrary date or it's going to be based on conditions on the ground. The only recipe for success in countering an insurgency is conditions on the ground, and then you can withdraw.
Well, let me ask about that, Senator, because this country, which of course couldn't be less like the United States, where heroin is the cash crop, you're going to be conducting a counterinsurgency where ideally you say to the local folks, don't follow the Taliban, turn instead to your government. You're handled by a weak government with legitimacy issues. Doesn't that remain a central problem here, no matter what number of troops?
Well, the essential element to any counterinsurgency is to establish an environment of security. And the reason why the situation has been deteriorating is because we haven't had sufficient strategy, nor, most importantly, troops to establish security. Then the political, economic, all the other aspects of the process can move forward. And I am concerned about the civil side. I am concerned about divisions within our embassy in Kabul. But I'm most concerned about sending the wrong signal that we are leaving on an arbitrary date rather than it being based on conditions on the ground. We didn't set an arbitrary date for withdrawal from Iraq. We succeeded in the objective of the counterinsurgency, which is the Iraqi troops taking over from Americans. Afghans will take over from Americans, and then we will be able to withdraw in this successful counterinsurgency strategy.
Republican Senator John McCain joining us from the Russell Senate Office Building in Washington tonight. Senator, thank you for your time. Always a pleasure.
Thank you. I do support it.
All right, John McCain voicing not once but twice his support for this. Also watching